I feel that my whole life has been leading in one direction. I have denied it privately. I didn't even talk about it with my family for 2 years. I kept it to myself. And it began to happen around 8/28, 5 years ago. I finally shared it with my wife. Then I shared it with my children. Then, quite honestly, I threw roadblocks up because I didn't want to do it. You don't have to join me. I think it will help. But I'm doing it by myself if I have to. What will unite us? We are so unhinged from reality and nothing makes sense anymore. You can't talk about Benghazi. You can't talk about global warming. You can't talk about sexuality because everybody disagrees. There is one call to morality that I think all Americans, all humans on earth should be able to answer, and that is never again. And never again is now. There is a genocide that is going on right now, and we all know it. The pictures and the video is on the internet. Yet, how many of us turn our eyes away from it? How many of us say, I don't want to see it? We must be people who are brave enough to look and then Christian enough to act. God specifically tells us, when you happen on someone who's in trouble or needs help, don't look the other way, pretending you don't see him. Don't keep a tight grip on your purse. No, look at him. This is Deuteronomy. Open your purse. Lend whatever and as much as he needs. Give freely and spontaneously. Don't have a stingy heart. The way you handle matters like this triggers God's blessings in everything you do, all of your work and all of your ventures, end quote. If I may badly mutilate, first they came for the Coptic Christians, but I didn't speak out because I don't even know what a Coptic is. Then they came for the homosexual and stoned him to death and threw his friends off the roof. But I didn't speak out because I wasn't homosexual. Then they sold the Kurdish women and the Kurdish children into slavery. But I wasn't a 9-year-old Kurd, so I didn't say anything. Then they came for the Muslim who just wasn't Muslim enough and the Christian that wouldn't convert, but I didn't say anything because I didn't think it really involved me. This is their business over there, and I don't know what to do about it anyway. We all know how this ends. Eventually, they come for you because there is no one left to speak out for you. Bonhoeffer said, not to speak is to speak. Not to stand is to stand, and that God would not hold us blameless. He was right then, he is right now. Never again is now. Evil exists, but so does God. As the sky grows darker, it is only then that we can see the stars that are in the heavens that begin to shine. We must be those pinholes of light. As others begin to join us, the sky will grow bright, and it will be those very stars that have found themselves in fixed positions of stability that will guide all those who are lost in the darkness to safety. The world may tell you that it is foolish to stand for things that are right and just, or that you are too weak. But I tell you today, God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. He has chosen the weak to confound those things that are mighty. So let us develop a dangerous unselfishness. Let us today declare that we will be the new righteous among the nations. Those who declared themselves free from all men, yet made themselves servants unto all, that they might gain the more. What do you say? You try to be the next Dietrich Bonhoeffer. You try to be the next Frederick Douglass, the next Booker T. Washington, the next Nelson Mandela or Oscar Schindler. These were all giants, but they had nothing more than you do. They had the opportunity because of the times and a willingness to stand against injustice and bend back the arc of history. We are those who have been called for this time. This could have happened at any other time in any other generation, but it didn't. It's happened in ours. It's happening now. And we can be the civil rights leaders of this generation. It will take dedication. It will take hard work. It will take perseverance. It will require actually living by the teachings of the faith that so many of us so casually profess. But we will not give up, and we will not give in to hopelessness, nor will we give in to hate. It will happen with the Christian who speaks out for the homosexual who is being stoned, the homosexual who stands up for the Christian baker in Oregon, the Jew that sees the dark echoes of the past and wakes his people to the pride of the Coptic Christians, and the Christian who stands in defense of the Jew in France or on any American campus. These will be the people that change the world. These will be the people that will stand and say, I will not go over the cliff into the sands of insanity with the rest of humanity.